So we'll go back. So when you get to this part of the email, it told all the units to please make sure that you rename it, the template. You click on the link, you make a copy. Okay. So once you click the link in the email, it'll tell you to restore the folder. You restore the folder. This top left-hand corner right here, you'll rename it. I'm gonna rename it to Sutter today because we're working on it together. And so I'll rename it. So we'll rename it to Sutter. So you should be able to, so on your screen, you'll be able to see the questions, the responses, and the settings. What we're gonna, what the units will send out is you'll hit the send button when you want to send it to your parents. You'll hit the send button. Then you'll come over right here to this little part right here. I like to shorten it just so it'll fit into, so if you have newsletters or things, or if you have those class dojos, it'll fit in there. And then you'll click it, copy and paste it. And then you'll open up another browser. This is what the parents should see. It's just the form. And when they see the form, they're filling out is what I was talking to you yesterday on how the only thing that you had to do was just to click a link. And so I'm going to walk through it just because I have to put it in to show you for it.
So we'll just do it for like a, example of a fake student, right? We'll call it, I don't know, Susie Jones, or,
you said Susie?
yeah. So yeah, I can do like,
We'll just say
Jones at gmail.com, just as an example.
We're going to use Jones all the way down. How about that?
Yeah.
So SUZY. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So Susie Jones is in first, second grade. She's, we're gonna say 10 years or 9 years, 7 years old. She's the class is not the one that we worry about. The parents, we're gonna say the parents' name is Susie too.
Yeah.
Their teacher's name.
Right.
But in their teacher's name, they would have put their teacher's name. So I'll just say Walker or something.
Yeah, Mrs. Walker. Yeah.
Mrs. Walker is her teacher. The parents' phone number. The parents will put their phone number. Did I miss a number?
Yeah.
The parents will put their phone number. The form will let them know how the format that they need to fill it out. And then we'll just say anything for their address, anything for the city, the state. And this is where the next part of the application is where they identify their title. So we'll just say, I'm just gonna say Sunny Day. Oh. Sunny Day. They'll type in all of their details of their project. And this is where they do it does the count for you. So you don't have to count how many words that they did because it counts for them. By the time you get it, you'll see how many, you'll see the name of how many they got. Obviously she was in second grade, so she's a primary. So so it'll have to, so when the parent, this is, I said, is counting the words for you. So they don't have to do too much. They're a primary student. The category we're going to say was literature. Or actually we'll just say visual arts. You'll click the next button, then you'll go in. It's gonna let them upload. So the part where I'm gonna just upload anything. I don't know what I have on my drive. Let's see. I'll just upload my church stuff.
So this is where they would, upload their picture of their artwork or a photo of their art or whatever.
Right.
Whatever they created.
And the next button, and then it'll say to a copy of this response will be emailed to the address that you provided. So it'll be emailed to you. So that way you're done. So now on your end as the unit's response, you'll see what you'll see on your end for all the units is this feature right here, the response. So now what the form that we just filled out, you'll be able to see all of their information in one click. So when it's time for you to do the spreadsheet, that's for third district, you'll click this link in the folder. You'll create it, the response sheet.
Yeah, just to be clear, what the first part that we just did would be putting in an entry of the students at the school. Now we're in the part where the reflections chair would be looking at the entries that were submitted by the different students.
Different students, yes. So that way, when the reflection chair goes through it, as you can see now, the parent did the work for you. It told you when when it was submitted. It told you what time they did it. It gives you their accurate email address. You got the parent's email address. The student's name is clear. Now you have all of their information. Now, when you scroll all the way over, now you have that artwork that we submitted. So now I can click on you'll click on the artwork. It gives you permission. Now you can actually see it. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, it's easy for you to not where you don't have to. Okay, I need to get out of that now. It's easy where units don't have to. So when it's time to submit it to third district, all you're doing for me, first you'll go through all of your students, all the ones that you said that moved on, that got your first place. The ones that didn't get first place, you'll go over here. You'll make a copy for yourself first. Make a copy of this document before you make any changes. So you'll end up having 2 in your Google Drive, but you'll make a copy first. So that way, when you start deleting, so when I want to delete this student, because now this student didn't get moved on to third district. So now I'm going to delete it. And then I'll share the document to third district. So that way, when I get it, I'm only getting the first place winners. So that's how the artwork that Sutter, all the artwork that you did from Sutter, I'll be able to see it that way. So now we're gonna go through Sutter's. I'm gonna stop recording and then we'll go through all of Sutter's entries. Does that make sense? So this is how I'm gonna go walk through it. So this part, so you'll hit send, and then if you'll hit this button the middle button to send it out, to share the link because you want to send it out. And then, like I said, you'll shorten it, and then you'll make a copy. You'll copy it. But
So
this part, well, you have the original document because you already renamed it up here to Sutter Middle. So this is your original doc. So you will always have it. But if you want to send it to your families, you're going to have to hit send that link. I shorten it for my purposes because this is too long to put onto any school, the school's PTA or website. So I just shorten it and then I make a copy. You want to make sure though that you're collecting this part, you stay on the responders input so that way you're collecting all of the information. Because your email address is going to be the one that's in that email. When you go to the other side, they're here. See this email address right here. It's gonna be it'll be Sutter Middle's PTA. That's where all of the responses will be going to, or whoever. Sutter, because you're the one that's sending it out to families. So it'll be coming to Sutter PTA. So that way, when you do get to this part, you'll get the response. Then this is the part I love, and the state showed me, and it blessed my life because it helped me out so much. Is this part right here, is that it creates the spreadsheet for you. So you can have 50 students and that responded. It'll tell you 50 students. You'll just click on this view right here, and it'll bring you to the spreadsheet of all 50 students that inputted their information. And all you're doing is, like I said, you're going down and scrolling to the categories. And as you can see, my artwork showed up right there. And so that's all you should be doing as the PTA president for the units. All you should be doing is being able to click a link on it, because what we don't want is like parents are sharing. You want the parents to upload them themselves so that we don't have to request, how like the parent that sent me that video and we had to request her to like open it. You want them to already upload it in here. So once they upload it, we don't have to request them to let us see the file because they uploaded it already. because it won't let them send us a request link or a drive. They have to actually upload. You only need to send, only thing that you need to send is a link. You don't have to send anything else. The correct link is the one that you just created. The one that we just created is the link. So when you create it, because now you created it to say Sutter Middle. And so now all that they're gonna see is Sutter Middle. See at the top, you renamed it to Sutter Middle. So once again, when you send it to your units, all the thing you're gonna hit is on your end, you're just gonna hit this. You'll see the questions first, but you don't want to, you'll see all the questions. That's what you're gonna see. But on your end, to send to your parents, you want to hit send. They come to this little circle that's right here, this one right here.
Yeah.
I like to, like I said, I like to hit the shortened version so that we can, if
So
they have.
Okay.
Right. So I'm gonna walk through it one more time just so we understand, so I can make sure I answered all the questions. So once you get the email that comes from Third District and it tells you to hit this, hit the link, you'll make a copy. Well, you'll go to you'll restore it because you want to make sure all the files are there. So when you transfer over your files, you want to make sure it's there. You'll go to the top left-hand corner, rename the file. So now the file is saved in your Google Drive as Sutter Middle. When you send it to your parents, you're going to hit the send button. You're going to come over here to this little link, shorten the link, make a copy, and then you'll get and then now you're sending this link to your families. So this will be the only link that your families will see. They will not see the version that you have. They'll only see just their interest, and it tells them what to do. On your side, once the parents do all of their entries, you'll come back, and when you close out all of your reflection date and all your parents are done, you'll come back in, and then you'll hit this link to sheet button. It will create a form for you. Then it will open up, and then you will be able to see all of your parents in one category, all of the categories. The state has set up all of the categories for us. So each one, like you'll see all of their names, classroom numbers, all of that. And then therefore, when you go through your judging, you'll be able to see all of their information when it gets sent to us. And hopefully that makes any sense.